Welcome to the start of your Wednesday night entertainment here at the Algarve circuit. This 2.891 mile 15 corner circuit was built in 2008 and has hosted two Formula 1 races. These were in 2020 and 2021. Don't let the new track fool you though. Portugal has a rich history in the world of Formula 1 dating as far back as the 1950s. The most wins record for a driver is split between Alain Prost and the great Nigel Mansell. Ferrari hold the record for the most constructors' wins. Friday gave us a very wet race, which on this track is very challenging indeed. Monday, in stark contrast, was full of sun for both races, and neither of them tiers had a safety car either. Can tonight's action also give Mr. Maylander the night off? Let's see. So joining me in the comms box for the first time in quite a while, it's the Red Bull boy himself, it's the Geckmeister, the Gecko, it's Matty. Good evening, how are you?
Hello. I am fine.
Good to hear.
Oh,
You're fired up and ready for this?
I am. So why not?
Ooh, apparently it's going to be a dry forecast tonight as well.
Ooh.
So it follows on the theme of the tier races.
Ooh, let's hope there's going to be same for me then.
Personally, I actually preferred it in the wet, but maybe I'm just a bit weird like that.
Well,
no car audio.
Everyone has their weird
There
habits.
we go. We should have car audio again.
Oh,
looks like Mr. Hornet will be the first one over the line.
Red Bull boy.
Yep.
Or as Mr. Bailey says, a monster car.
Yeah, he's not a Red Bull fan.
Oh.
It's just swinging around the final corner. So let's jump on board and have a lap of the Algarve circuit. Just crossed the start-finish line. Wings should be wide open. Try and get as much speed as possible. He's got 203 there. Brakes around the 100. Tucks it in nice and tight. Some really nice lines. Ooh, he's braking very late for that one, but he makes it work. Up into turn 4, very off camber this. You can lose your back end so easily. DRS wide open again. On the run down to turn 5. Brake around the 100. Tuck it in nice and tight. That's a beautiful line. Better than I managed. Get the power down up the hill, ready for the right hander that's a bit blind until the last minute. And now for the worst corner on the track. Really got to watch your back end doesn't get thrown out there. This looks like it could be a very good lap. Again, another blind corner coming up. Bit of faith, tuck it in nice and tight, drop down the hill, up the left. He's really nailing this for a first attempt. That's it, go nice and wide, ready to tuck in for the right. Power down nice and early, and it's pretty much flat to the line apart from this right-hander coming up. And our first time on the board will be 1:18.9. That is a cracking lap for a first attempt.
That is a good
very good banker there, Mr. Hornet.
Well, as we say that, the other Red Bull has spawned in a purple sector 2 as well. Mr. Scratch.
Jackster's come across slightly slower, but very pushing
slightly.
the boundaries. His teammates followed him over. 1:19.3, still very respectable for a first attempt. Let's see what Mr. Scratch manages in the other Monster Energy can, as Mr. Bailey would call it. He goes P4 with a 1:19.4. Let's have a look at my car that Mr. Smith is in.
Fanning P5. He's on Intus.
Just trying to get a bit of a banker in. He's only allowed mediums, so you don't want to destroy him. What does Mr. Rob Smith do? 1:18.8. This is becoming a theme.
It is.
McLaren at the front. Maybe that wasn't my car. Maybe that's Mr. Hodges' car, because it's a bit quicker than mine. Don't know what he does, but he clearly gets favoured by the team because he has the quicker car. Or maybe he's just a better driver.
Maybe. Depends. All depends.
Well, I can't blow too much smoke up his trumpet. He'll just get big-headed. Let's have a look at Captain Nibs in the Haas. It's just coming through the middle sector. I'll assume you said hello, Ant, because I have no clue what that says.
Was note e doros? I do not know. I am not that kind of man. Just say hello.
Yeah, if you wanted somebody to speak French with you, I'm not the one.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, Captain Nibs has run out of ERS, but what's he going to post? 119.4. I suspect he put his ERS on a little bit too early. This track is an absolute drainer.
Yeah, it eats you.
Personally, I find about the best time to put it on is when you hit the DRS detection line.
Oh, for me, when I come out of the corner.
That is pretty much just as you're coming out the corner. You go over the white line, I tend to turn it on there. The first one that's sort of on the very end of the corner, rather than waiting a bit further down. Because then it helps with your speed for the straight as well.
That's... Oh.
There's a little tip for you going into your qualifying shortly.
Oh, yeah, it is a good tip for me. What is he said now? Now, esquece dexter like. I do not know.
Let's have a look at Ghost
it.
Rider, who is in Mr. Jenkins' favourite car, the Ranger's wagon.
Oh.
He's probably going to kill me for that comment, but never mind.
Oh, he's put a purple sector one. Don't know if I believe that, but...
It's a bit glitchy, is the sector thing on this, because it tends to tell you that you're only the fastest out of the person in that sector at that time. Whereas you'd expect the purple sector to be you are the fastest overall. Because I've had it several times. I've posted a purple sector, got back to pits and found out I'm a second slower than the fastest person. Well, how have I got a purple sector then? Stupid game.
That's the same thing I have sometimes as well. It's annoying actually. I think, oh, I'm actually quick, and then I'm like, oh no, I'm not.
Especially when you're in X against the tier 1 boys, and you find out they're like 3 seconds a lap quicker than you. But it told me I had purple sectors.
Yes.
Here we go. Ghost Rider is coming to the line. He's going to post a 119.0. Puts in P4.
Ooh.
Some nice,
good luck.
very tight times here.
There is. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's somewhat like that. Fastest sector of the 5 cars around you. Stupid. Mr. Hodgson is out there on the hards. That's bold.
Well, you say the hards do feel very good on this track.
Then again, he was that quick on Monday that he could probably post a lap in reverse and still take pole.
He could. The baby.
Let's go have a look at the Gav, the Night Shadow himself.
The Gavmeister. What a Jägermeister.
In his Celtic wagon. I think he stepped in the wrong car. I'm sure it's supposed to be blue.
I think it should be blue, yeah.
And he's going to post a 119.0. Quite a few times around that, and that is a nicely respectable time. Although he was rapidly quick on Friday, especially in the sprint.
Let's see what Baby Hornet does then. Aye!
There we go. The times are coming down. What's Mutt's Nuts got for us? I don't think this one's overly quick, but it'll get a time on the board at least. 20.1.
Oh, and Avanash spawns to the other side of the track.
Let's go have a look at Scottish Ninja. He's on another slow lap at the moment. I wonder if he made a bit of a mistake.
I think he did. Will he put it on now? Doesn't look like it.
No, he was on 2.5 minute lap or something. Is he starting one now?
Well, it doesn't look like it. His ERS is still on 100.
Yeah, he's forgot the ERS if he is. Put the ERS on, you go quicker. Sure, I've told him this.
That's normally the thing, yeah.
We've also got Mr. Single Track standing in tonight. There's quite a few reserves tonight.
What was
It's a
it,
bit
like
disappointing to see so many drivers missing.
8? Probably they don't like it. Maybe that's one part of it, or maybe private relations somewhere.
Yeah, hopefully they'll all start to come back shortly.
Yeah, for the next one.
We always like to see people in their own cars fighting for their own championships. And I know Connor's missing tonight for, I think it's his girlfriend's birthday or something, so he's out for a meal. Maybe he needs to get his priorities right.
Yeah. Let's see what Smith is on the lap. See what he does. He's 4/10 quicker. Or should I say 5?
Oh, this looks like it could be a good lap. Let's stay on board with him.
Well, it could be a lap for pole if he doesn't do something anywhere.
And that beautiful McLaren.
Oh, Baldy is disqualified for going the wrong direction. Oh, that's salty. He's in P7. Oh, now he has to start on the back.
Does he not realise there's only one direction?
I think he probably spun and tried to turn it around.
Oh, Rob's lost quite a chunk of time. He's only 2/10 up now.
It's gonna be close. This is gonna be close.
But he can take from it. He knows he's got a lot of time. He's just needs to improve his middle sector. Let's see what he gets anywhere. Because this could be very, very tight at the front for pole. Or provisional pole, should I say.
Maybe?
No. He's improved, but he's lost time in the final as well.
Yeah, 8,000's off. See, the Mercedes man, the P3 man, Jackson is on the lap as well. Ooh, a little twitch moment there.
The one that Mr. Chris calls Bart van Schnitzel.
Yes, that one, Bart van Schnitzel. I think if he wins tonight, I think he's going top on the leaderboard, is he not?
Possibly.
Or he's going to be close to the number 1 of Tier 3.
I know Connor is currently there. How I don't know, because you're not there propping him up. Oh, and he spun it, unfortunately. Yes, in fact, if he finishes 5th or higher, he will go top of the leaderboard. Well, he'll overtake Connor anyway. But there's several of them that could overtake him. Rob Smith being another one.
True.
Because he's only a point behind Jackster. You know, to say it was supposed to be very, very dry, it's looking very, very cloudy.
Who's here telling some lies to us, eh?
That was Mr. Singletrack.
Oh, Mr. Singletrack. Apparently, it looks like you're lying.
I mean, it might not rain.
It might not rain. It's going to be cloudy, but...
We may get an absolute downpour at last minute, just to spice it up.
Or maybe is that as well. Doesn't look like it's going to dry up somewhere.
I'd love a good downpour. It makes it more interesting.
It always makes it more interesting.
This Ghost Rider on a lap. He seems to be one of the only ones out there at the moment.
Ghost Rider, I think Donny is out there as well.
Mr. Night Shadow's coming through for another go as well, so we'll try and
Mark
get his lap in
as well.
He's tier 2, we don't count.
Oh, he doesn't count, alright. Mark, you don't count, mate.
He should be tier 1, he's too fast.
Well, he invalidated, so... Soda.
Pushing too much.
Me never. Ooh.
I meant him. Ooh, Ghost Rider's just gone purple in the middle sector, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
And Mr. Gav has just started his lap.
Well, I wouldn't say that is that much of a thing. He's P5. He could go quick.
I think he could potentially jump a few places. He was about 2/10 up, which could put him P3.
Maybe.
There we go, P3. Let's have a look at Mr. Gav.
Mr. the Gavmeister. Or the Jägermeister.
See what he can do in this Celtic wagon, as he likes to call it.
Celtic wagon.
It's probably why his teammate's not racing, because his teammate's a big Rangers fan, so green is not his colour.
That's somewhere.
It's probably work related, to be fair. had it a bit recently. 6/10 up.
Oh,
This could be a shot for provisional pole, could this? Now we're seeing Mr. Gav pull it out. Oh, and he's absolutely stuffed himself at the final corner.
Doesn't validate him though, but this one maybe
now it does.
He did. What would have been?
Gav.
18.6.5.
That would have been provisional pole.
Oh, it would be 1,000s off him. Oh no, wait, no, yeah. Well, I'm not awake here.
And
Gaffmeister.
Bear in mind how much time he lost. I think he was on for an 18.4.
Ah, yes.
Let's see who else we've got. Let's have a look at Boothie. We haven't looked at Boothie this session. In the Rotherhas. And where's that Mr. Convertible?
I don't know.
One that's had to be replaced for the evening. So hopefully he'll be back with us next time.
It could be.
Looks like Boothie's just started a lap, so we'll stick with him and see what happens. Might be from he might be from Rotherham, but he's still a Yorkshireman nonetheless.
There you are. Looks like...
Oh, he's up in the first sector. And the margins are that tight. Nearly 3/10 could gain you quite a few positions.
Well, Mark jumped to P5 on his mediums.
Yeah. Show off.
Show.
You know, the camera angle for that uphill, it always looks like the car's going to spin.
It always looks like it, yeah.
Because of the way the camera pans on the inside of the corner, it looks like the back end's snapping out. 6/10 up, this is going to be close. This could be provisional pole if he doesn't do a Gav.
Probably do somewhere, Gav.
Oh, he's kept that nice. Can he keep it round the final corner? He's out of the final corner. He's coming up to the line. It's full pelt.
Oh.
DRS wide open. He ran out of ARS, I think.
Shame.
Because his light started flashing as he were coming out the last corner. But he still jumped to P2, so that's a nice improvement for him. Mr. Gav's not going to get another go, unfortunately. Jack's just possibly on a lap. About matched his first sector, so...
He's only 5,000s up, though. It's not that amazingly up.
Depends where the time can be gained, though.
Rob Smith spun, so he will be sitting in that position. Baby Hornet invalidated, so he will not improve on his time.
He doesn't need to unless anybody else improves.
Oh, you never know. Maybe show some dominance, saying, "Whew, I'm quicker here."
See... Oh, Jackson's marginally down. Let's stick with him. It could be the final sector that makes or breaks it. It's only half a tenth. Fine margins and all that. I mean, your line through this final corner can gain you time or gain you a spin, and he's bailed it. I think we are about done. We are.
I think we are,
because
yes.
Mr. Avinash is invalidated.
And for the rest...
So there we go. Baby Hornet, Simon Pratt, take a bow. You have pole position. Lining up alongside him on the front row is the Boothie. Rob Smith and Ghost Rider take the second row. Jackster and Mark H take the third. The Aston boys take the fourth row. Fire J and Scratch take the fifth. Mutts Nuts and Single Tracker on the sixth. Captain Nibs and Avinash 7th row. Deodon and Ghost Riddles on the 8th row. Scottish Ninja, the last one to set a time, will be on the 9th row with Anth Stocko. And Anton and B17 will be on the back row. Last first challenge for Mr. Baldy.
Shamefully got disqualified though.
Yes, Mr. Hills, I do agree. Very, very close times. We've seen this a lot throughout the tiers. Except for tier 1 where the pole guy was about half a second ahead of everyone else. But the rest of them were all very close. Tier 2 was the same. Gain a tenth, you gain positions.
Well, all the way to 14th is about a second.
Yep,
Hard.
literally, that's how close it is. Your top 3 are separated by less than a tenth.
This is going to be a good race.
It certainly is. Any predictions from you?
I think I'm going to stick with my baby Hornet.
I think it's a good call. He seems very quick in qualifying. Personally, I'm going to take a bit of an outside shot on the Night Shadow because he was ridiculously quick on Friday. He was matching up with Mr. Hodgson on pace.
Now.
So he's not one to be overlooked. If he can keep it in the straight line, I think he's a good shout.
No, why all these people T-posing?
So if you're listening, Gav, no spinning.
Oh. Now, I have one more question.
Feel free.
Who is going to be your surprise driver after that?
Oh,
Who's going to surprise you in this race that you wouldn't thought he would do it?
that's a good question. We'll wait till we see the list again, based on positions and whatever. But yeah, that's a very good question.
See, hey, it's a very good question to think about.
I mean, to be fair, I might be surprised if Mr. Gav doesn't spin. Sorry, Gav. No, if he keeps it in a straight line, he will be rapid. I think Mr. Diodon could be a bit of a dark horse, and Anth is definitely out of position down in 18th. Both of them could have very surprising comebacks.
Well, I'm thinking about Anstoke and Baldy. But Baldy got disqualified, you couldn't see really his pace. And Anstoke didn't go out.
Baldy we expect to be quick though.
We expect it, but you never know on this track.
But yeah, Anstocko is the one I was thinking as well, because he's very out of position in 18th. I mean, this is the guy that was leading the Tier 3 and Tier 4 championships simultaneously. Only a few races ago. So if
Man is quick.
If he gets it going tonight, he could be quick. So let's have a look at tyres. We have
Very
2 on the
tyres.
soft. Ghost Riddles and Anton. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the mediums. That is Rob Smith, Fire J Rooster, Avinash, Mr. Diodon, Scottish Ninja, Anstocko and Mr. Baldy. Everyone else has gone for the hards. Personally, I like the hard to medium route. But if you want to spice it up a little bit, and especially those near the back, they're going to be aiming to get positions as soon as possible. So I can see why they've done it. Personally, I would have gone hard and tried to run long, because you're going to be at the same disadvantage anyway. But yeah, spice it up, have a bit of fun, see what you can do.
Have some racing to do, especially up for Fire J and Rob Smith. Have to have the tyres good warmed up. And see where it gets a good start out of it.
I'll tell you what would be surprising though.
Ooh, tell me.
If Mark H doesn't cross the line first.
Ooh, that would be surprising though, yeah. Well, P6, everything can be possible. He already got disqualified off starting grid, good start there.
And he's ridiculously quick, so if he doesn't actually cross the line in P1, I would be surprised.
Well,
when we finish being disqualified, boys, here we go. 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and we go racing. Everyone seems to have got away quite well and a little squirrely, but there's a Mercedes having a right launch. Unfortunately, it's on the outside. Boothie's gone for a spin already. That's not a good start to the race. Baby Hornets away nicely though. He's going to try and take as much advantage of this as he can.
Already up to P2. Rob Smith had a bad start down to P8. Ooh, Jackson P7. Gav up to 6. Donny up to 5. Some good driving here for the people. Ooh, a lot of carnage behind, I see. Don't know who it is, but I saw some car spinning everywhere.
See if you can find out what it is and keep us informed.
I think it was just some battling over here. There's a klutz behind Rob Smith. Oh no, wait, behind Fire J, and there's a klutz over there. Drivers side by side. Mutz, Nut, Scratch, Anton and Baldy. Also with Avinash and Ghostwiddle, with Anstoke, who I think he's ghosting.
That's not good.
He's not.
Although I'll tell you what is good. Mr. Diodon is up 10 positions. He is in P5.
Ooh.
Crawling all over the back of Ghost Rider. That is an immense start.
That is a good start.
Obviously, Mark H is up to second, Fanning up to third. We expect this. The Tier 2 boys, they are quick. We know what they're made of. Mr. Diodon has only recently stepped up to Tier 3. He was very worried about stepping up because of the no racing line. He's absolutely bringing the fire. Good to see. He's stuck with it.
He is good.
Baldy is also up 6 positions already. Captain Nibs is up 5. We've got some good starters here, so let's see what we can play out in. Baby Hornet's kind of scampering away.
Donny is getting closer and closer to Ghost.
Let's have a look a bit further back, see what's going on. Let's have a look at Captain Nibs, because Jackster's just got squirrely. Captain Nibs is trying to go around the outside, and I think he's going to make it stick. Gives him the inside for the next corner down the hill.
And Anton, doing switcheroo, but he misjudged that a little too much. And on we go.
Unfortunate, but he's got the pace to bring it back.
He can. Same as Mutsnuts, he has some pace in there as well.
I mean, we all know Anton definitely has pace. He's a Tier 1 driver.
He is.
I see Scottish Ninjas caught up to the back of the pack now.
Yes.
But you're at the wrong end of the pack. You should be up the other end. Get driving.
DRS is now enabled. Lovely.
Rob Smith's trying to make some ground back up. He's crawling all over the back of Jackster at the moment. McLaren versus Mercedes. They've got the same engine. It's all down to the setup and the driver.
And they need some good points to get above of the Red Bull man who's not here today.
They certainly do. Mr. Hardy was leading the championship. I suspect he won't be after this race.
Well, you never know.
It's relatively tight if memory serves correct.
It is a very, very tight thing to see. But you never know, maybe one of them, don't say it's going to happen, but maybe one of them had a bad day. Or, someone spun over there, and that is Donny. That came in my screen.
Oh, no.
Good
He was having such a good start as well. My dark horse.
He can come back. He can come back. My dark horse is in P11.
Oh.
While for the other one, he's still in P19.
Let's have a look at Jackster. That's quite a close battle. We've got Captain Nibs, Jackster and Rob Smith forming a bit of a train. Single Track and Fire J are also following along. So it's choo-choo all aboard. Let's go. See who's got the better straight line speed. Rob Smith looks rapid down this straight. Jackster's out of ERS. He's flashing away like crazy. Rob's gone for the inside. Can he make it stick? And he does. Looks like a nice textbook move. Well done. He's trying to make up some positions after what he lost at the start.
And Avinash takes a position as well from Donny.
Well done.
Straight as well.
Well done, Mr. Avinash.
That was good.
Rob Smith's hungry. He knows Connor isn't here.
You say, Rob Smith is going to pit earlier.
But he has a genuine chance of potentially taking the championship lead.
He has.
I think he's only 9 points behind Connor, with Jackster being 8 points behind Connor. So pretty much 5th or higher is going to cement one of them as being the leader.
Yes, that is something. Let's have a look at it.
Rob Smith is now going after Captain Nibs. We may as well stay on board with it. It looks to be the closest battle. Let it have another DRS straight and then we'll find another one. Because I think Mr. Hodgson is going to be challenging the Hornet soon.
Looks like it.
If Simon's listening, let him go. He's not your fight.
Or as your racing instinct mentality, for some people have that, he wants us to keep that position. Number 1 sounds better than 2. For some people.
It is better, but the problem is with being P1, you get no DRS.
That is true.
And he's not actually fighting with Mark or Fanning. At the moment, they're acting as a buffer from the rest of the pack for him.
True.
But if one of them is crawling all over the back of him, making him nervous, pushing him into mistakes, you're probably better letting him go, because they're going to get demoted 4 places anyway. Save your ERS, hang on to the back of him, try and overtake at the end of the race.
Ooh, there's a close battle happening between Avinash and Donny.
Let's go have a
side
look at
by
that.
side in some corners.
Ooh.
Thinking about it.
That was not a corner to go side by side through. Good job he backed off there. Avinash is looking very, very racy tonight.
He is. Oh, and this is a chance. Backed off again.
Good choice there. I know Donny ran wide, but he would have taken his front wing off if he'd have kept his nose in there. Wait for the straight. It's massive.
Looks like Single Track and Jackster are coming closer and closer now. Jackster's EOS looks empty. That means Mr. Hills goes past easy breezy. Past the Mercedes
See if
of
Avinash can follow along. He's got the DRS open. Go for the inside. He's going to have that done nice and early. Well done, Avinash. That's another position gained. Heading up towards the points. Now you've just got to find 6.5 seconds to get on the back of the pack.
So Rob Smith is stuck behind Captain Nibs and Night Shadow.
Let's go have another look at this. Night Shadow's in a bit of land of nowhere at the moment. What's the tyre difference though? Oh, they're all on hards. Down to Captain Nibs. Rob Smith's the highest medium runner. So there's going to be a bit of a duck out of water soon. Another 5 laps or so, they'll start to go off a bit.
So Mark is getting closer to the Hornets.
Let's go have a quick look at that. See if the inevitable happens. I'm surprised it hasn't happened already, to be fair.
Well, for a man like Mark, he is quick, that is true.
He's pretty close now.
He is,
it's going to take some mega straight line speed to not end up in this one.
Nice backing up.
He's playing the sensible game here, and looking at his steering wheel is a little bit marginal on fuel. So the DRS will actually help him to save that fuel, and he can back off, coast, try and get a little advantage on fuel now, which means he can push later. I know from being in a party with him, he was very tight on fuel on Monday. He was fuel saving for about 5 laps.
Boofy! Ooh, sorry about that. Boofy's just send it in there, and luckily he got through it before turn 4 as well.
No collisions, no damage, nothing like that.
There's some wheel bumping and
oh,
that's it.
Baby Hornet's lost it!
No.
That uphill turn that I said on the hot laps was an absolute nightmare. You can lose it any time. He's lost it. He's down to P8. I think
not that bad then.
The pressure of the Hodge got too much.
No.
And now he's going to have the pressure of the Jackster. But he's right behind Single Track. He should get DRS. But that is not an easy man to overtake. Let's see ahead of him now. I should know I've raced against him enough.
Well, we can say a lot about, I think Captain Nibs is also close by to Gaff.
Let's go have a look at that. See who's got the better straight line speed.
Well, it looks like Gaff.
Yeah, it really does.
And Single Track and Rob Smith still side by side, but Single Track takes it. Up to 6 for the single man. What do we have?
Yeah,
Jackson
Nibs has got DRS, but he just doesn't have the straight line speed. The Gav seems to have this one covered at the moment. Let's go have a look back at them.
I think Captain Nibs should save some of his ERS. He's using a little bit too much forward. They're trying to overtake the man.
Oh, he was twitchy again on that corner, was Baby Hornet. I think it's turn 8, might be turn 9. Not overly sure. I think Mr. Deardon's lost it again. Just seen him recovering on the map. That's not good.
He did. Shame.
Let's go have a look at Captain Nibs. See if he can manage to get the run out the final corner. Don't hammer that ERS too early. You can. Oh, he's lost it. He's done what I did.
Oh, there he is, the Haas man.
That's pretty much a carbon copy of what I did, although I don't think I was that much on the curb for it. But that's what I did on Monday. Pushing too much on that corner. Boom. Bye bye. Back end overtakes front.
Ooh,
Simon.
That was very close there, laddie.
That was
now Jackster can capitalise it if he has it.
That was a little bit.
It looks like
bit too much of a send, that one.
He's trying to go for the outside. He
no.
That one.
The outside is very, very hard to overtake round. You need a major grip advantage to make that work.
Oh, looks like Baldy spun.
Oh no, Baldy.
Still down to P12. Jackster spun as well.
It's not a good night for the triangle, boys.
Oh, the Mercedes man. People.
That should make Baby Hornet's life a little bit easier. Because he's on the back of Rob Smith. Rob Smith has no DRS. Baby Hornet will have it. Can he get him back into turn one? I know Rob Smith has quite some racing prowess behind him, and he has a lot better run out that final corner. He's gained about 10th and a half already, just to make the Hornets' job even harder. But he's gaining now. He's gaining. I don't think he's going to get him in time.
No, he's not. He's
Rob's gone defensive.
And Baby Hornet fell for it.
Yep, he really did. He should have braked earlier, gone for the inside.
Looks like Anton and Avinash swap positions as well. Ooh, a single track on the Gavmeister.
The shadow of the Knights.
Got swap positions with Mr. Single on the track.
Well, out of the top four, only one of them will hold their position currently.
Yes.
Because the other three are tier 2 racers, so they'll all take a demotion. So at the moment, the podium is looking like Mark, Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider. No. Oh, Gav!
Did he spun?
He just clipped the back a single track.
Oh, and now he's got a Red Bull.
And the McLaren just gone past him. He certainly is. That was some mental traction there.
Oh, looks like Scratch is behind as well. Oh, looks like nearly going 3 wide here. Ooh,
I think he is 3 wide.
Scratch is going in between them.
Who's going to come out ahead on this one?
Who's winning it? Ooh.
It's the Gav. Just.
And Scratch. Baby Hornet. Oh, nudgies.
Another nudgy. That was Scratch this time.
And this time again. What happened again?
Gav's overtaken. Baby Hornet's overtaken.
Oh, and it looks like Scratch got a bumpy again. And he lost a little bit of time on the 2.
Calm it down, boys. We're only on lap 11. I'd like to
calm down a bit.
I'd like to have some voice at the end of this.
Scottish Ninja have 5 seconds for driving too hard on the pit. And he is pulling on the hards. Small move.
A little bit early to swap for mediums, but never mind. I suspect Gav may be carrying a bit of damage, although there's nothing visual. He just didn't seem to have any turning in that final corner.
No, it doesn't look like he's got turning in the corner. It's a yellow. Who is that? It must be Donny, I think it is.
Yeah, it looks that way. His race has gone from great to not very good. But keep plodding away. Safety car could change everything yet. Although I think he's probably lapped by now.
There he is, shamefully for him. Boofy against Avinash. Ooh, a little bit wide there, Mr. Booth.
Ah, see, he hasn't made a mistake, unfortunately.
While the two Red Bulls, with a Mercedes behind him, trying to get Gaff here.
Yeah, well, we're just watching that battle from Jackster's perspective.
Oh, Rob Smith spun!
No!
And he is in the grass, cutting everything off.
That's that infamous corner again that got Baby Hornet as well. It's so off camber, you sort of have to slide in there every lap. But you've got to do it so carefully that you hold it in the middle and go. You get on that power just a fraction too early, throws you off.
Oh, looks like...
So let's have a quick look at the tyres for an update. So we've had Scottish Ninja just pit, Ghost Riddle's pitted 7 laps ago. Donny's pitted a couple of laps ago. Everyone else seems to pretty much be on their starting tyres. The top 9 are now on hards. That is now the optimum tyre. I'd say the mediums are about cooked. How Anti's still going on these softs, I have no idea. But he's bailed it.
Yeah, he's tier 1, what do you mean?
But still, they're going to be cooked.
Oh, maybe.
Roasted, fried, baked. Every form of cooking.
Ah, I could make some bacon and eggs on there.
I bet you could.
It's not going to taste good, but...
If there's any carcass left to
Oh,
work
Baby
with.
Hornet tried to send it through Gav. Did not work out. Still behind him.
Simon, you're supposed to lick the stamp first.
Lick the stamp and send it.
That's the one.
Oh, Baby's got now 3 seconds on his name.
Let's have a quick look at penalties.
Is it?
They're all 3 seconds, barring Scottish Ninja that's on 8. But we are quite lacking in penalties, which is good to see.
It is very good to see. It's a 4-way battle for P5 at the minute.
There we go, no more spoilers.
No, 1 Aston, 2 Red Bulls and 1 Mercedes.
Let's see what the Red Bulls can do. Hornet's closing in on Gav. Has he got the straight line speed though? He'll have the DRS.
Well, it doesn't look like it. The man is just weaving.
Gav, don't be weaving too much.
Sorta. Ooh, Jack's just gone wide. Ooh, Scratch hit a little yellow bump. Brakes just in time before he hits his teammate.
Yeah, nearly hit another bump there.
He did.
He saw the yellow on the back of the Red Bull. He's got a good run though. Can he make it stick around the outside? I highly doubt that.
He's trying to do the switchback.
And ooh, that was close. But always made it work. Move. Nice switchback from Scratch.
Ooh, that was a good switchback there.
Jack's just waiting in the perfect opportune moment, but Captain Nibs is having a nibble at Jackster.
He is trying.
He's on the pack now. Fire J's not far off joining this.
Oh, he's getting closer.
Although I think Fire J's on mediums, so he's probably hoping to get in there and use the DRS to drag him around before his tyres go. Bye-bye, I'm done.
But I think Scratch is might be getting the man,
the
Iron Brew legend,
the mad Scottish Banshee.
He is defending though.
Yeah, okay.
Very strange. We say that we call that defending.
Yeah, I suppose the car behind wasn't that close, so you can get away with it to some extent as long as you don't push it.
And Captain Nibs is nibbling on the Jackster man.
Maybe that's why he's called Captain Nibs. He likes to nibble. Avinash has pitted.
Baby Hornet tries to get Scratch. Can't get to it. Ooh, but Gav had a bad exit there. But he's got the speed to recover.
Yeah.
Some good battling, some good defending, good battling, clean.
Oh, this may surprise the viewers. Gav is not running 1-0 wings.
No, he's not.
I can't remember exactly what he's running, but I know it's quite a sensible setup.
He's running something, so he said that.
But it's not 1-0, he'd be in about 230 down that straight.
Ooh, looks like the Baby Hornet is in trouble. He's got a lot of cars. Captain Nibs now has taken opportunity of that and got past Jackster.
Ultimate opportune moment. Can he make it work against the Hornet though?
Oh, it looks like he's got a better line through it.
He's got a very good run here. They're both going to have DRS. Who's got the best straight line speed? The outside is not good. Be lucky to make that stick.
He tried. Now he knows the lesson, but he's going for the other side and he can't get there as well.
His major problem there was he chose the wrong side.
See, that's a simple thing in cars here and everyone. If you pick a wrong side, I'm saying sorry, but you can't get anywhere. Or you have to be a master in it. Ruffy now got past Jackster.
Mr.
Jackster had a moment here.
Mr. Donny seems to have a bit of an issue. There's something wrong with either his game or his wheel. If it's not drivable, yes, I guess you can retire. But please be aware you'll probably need to prove some kind of glitch or whatever with your footage, because you probably will be asked about it. But yes, if you have a problem, go retire in the pits. Especially if it's dangerous to other people.
Especially, goes with all 3 seconds.
Well, it's all pretty calm up the front. Although fair play to Ghost Rider, he's hanging on to Fanning quite well. There's no ERS left, but he's hanging on quite well.
Yes, he is hanging on there.
Firejet has finally pitted and is going to get rid of those mediums that are probably very, very warm by now. You can fry your eggs on them. Maybe your bacon too.
Gaff still has a trio behind him. Instead of a Mercedes, it's now a Haas.
Yep, he certainly does. His Boothie seems to be recovered quite well into P9. Although he hasn't pitted yet. That's unfortunate. But pretty much everybody on the mediums, barring Ghost Riddles, who hasn't done the full stint, has now pitted. It's all the hard runners that are still out there. How far will they go and what option will they go for? If they're going to go to mediums, they could start pitting as early as about lap 18. If you want in the softs, you're going to have to hang it out until about lap 25. So it depends how good you are on tyres. Rob Smith seems to be making a bit of a comeback. He's hanging all over the back of Firejet.
See how Gav is surviving here.